Now, the risk of crime through cell phones is about a lot more than just the possibility of your phone being stolen. Fraud through SIM swaps and dodgy WhatsApp messages all lead to many South Africans becoming victims to fraudsters stealing their hard-earned cash. So, what do you need to look out for to stop yourself from being a victim? Newzroom Afrika's Andersen filed this report.
Tales of South Africans getting WhatsApp messages from their so-called friends or family asking to borrow 1,000 rand are all too common. Especially when it now turns out that the person messaging you from your loved one's number is not even the person you think they are. According to veteran tech journalist Toby Shapshak, fraudsters getting access to people's messages through SIM swaps and emails with links asking to pay a clearance fee to receive winnings are conning a massively high number of South Africans.
South Africans, unfortunately, are being very affected by cybercrime, and we are unfortunately being too gullible and believing what people say to us, and that's the problem. The other problem is we've had a rapid influx of very fast forms of broadband, fiber, 5G, and with that, lots more people are online, and as a result, unfortunately, what has happened is people haven't upskilled themselves for the cyber skills they need.
So what exactly is a SIM swap or phishing? Two of the most common cyber crimes affecting South Africans. A SIM swap is defined as a technique used by criminals to gain control of your cell number and receive your SMSs or calls. They do it by calling your network provider, pretending to be you, and as if they need to activate a new SIM card. Once they have that, the criminals normally look to get hold of your one-time PIN or OTP to get into and make payments from your online banking. A SIM swap also allows the fraudsters to send WhatsApp messages as you, where we see them asking family and friends for money. Phishing is a similar practice and is defined as the sending of emails or messages pretending to be official, to con people to share their personal information or make payments into certain accounts.
When someone's trying to hack your bank account, what they do is clone your SIM card. So lots of people still use an SMS as two-factor authentication. I urge you to use an authenticator app. Any of them is better. Don't use SMS, because more often than not, when someone's bank account is hacked, it's because they got this OTP, the over-the-air PIN, and they got it by hacking your SIM cards.
According to research from global VPN Surfshark, South Africa ranks as the 5th most affected country in the world by cybercrime. The ranking was done based on the number of cybercrime victims per 1 million internet users in the country. So what can you do to stop yourself from becoming a victim? Shapshak has some simple advice.
The most important thing to think about in terms of cybercrime, and that's everything from phishing to being hacked, is if it seems too good to be true, it isn't true. If someone emails you and says, I can give you millions of dollars if you only give me a little bit up front, it's not true.
For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Andersen in Johannesburg.